as Telles looks to cross this one for Haaland, who attacked it well. Rashford with a chance here. Now Bruno has to be a goal. It is. It took a few deflections, a few shots blocked, but ultimately it fell perfectly for Bruno Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal making a good run here. Mikel. Oh, that's brilliantly done. That is absolutely brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal. Now, last episode we wrapped up the Champions League group stages. Let's start off this one by finding out who will be facing in the round of 16 come February. And well, it is going to be Olympique Lyon. That's, I guess, the privilege we get of finishing first in the group. A relatively easier opponent, so Lyon over 2 legs should definitely be interesting, but I think we're favourites. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Man United Career Mode series on Next Gen FIFA. It's a big one today because by the end of this episode, we should be in the January transfer window. Potentially a few signings in this one. Maybe that defender signing I've been waiting so long to make. So yeah, a lot could happen in this episode. Big games in the Premier League as well. Spurs and Liverpool away. So we can try and, maintain our gap with Liverpool in this episode or potentially even increase it. So it's a big one. Now, if you are enjoying this career mode series, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get things underway. Press conference to kick off today's episode. Recall Pelestri in January and give him some game time in the cup games mainly. Last episode we discussed the possibility of maybe signing another winger, because at the moment we've got only 3 natural wingers at the club. Dan James, Oyarzabal, and of course Marcus Rashford. Having that 4th one will definitely be helpful. Now, I wasn't sure if we needed to go into the market and sign someone, because let's be real, guys, we don't need to buy a 4th choice winger. He's not going to be getting enough game time that warrants such a step, so may as well recall someone like Facundo Pelestri and give him a chance. Man United signed him for a reason. He's got the talent, and in this save he's now 77 rated. He can definitely hold his own. With development plans we can increase his overall a lot as well. So yep, guys, we're gonna recall Facundo Pelestri from his loan spell currently at Everton and use him as our 4th choice winger instead of signing anyone else. You guys want this to happen, and I can't wait to try out Pelestri, so let's actually do it right now. We're recalling Pelestri from his loan spell. It's gonna cost us a tad bit, but I think it's going to be worth it. He's back now in a Man United shirt. Oh, this next comment has got a lot of likes, so let's see what this one is all about. Train Haaland's weak foot because he's a striker, and that should be your priority. Haaland having 5-star skills is unrealistic, and he isn't agile enough to skill past players. That's a fair point, but you can tell that to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He wasn't agile enough as well, but he's got 5-star skills and he uses them unbelievably. So yeah, Haaland is a 5-star skiller already, nothing we can do about it. But you guys are right, we need to train up his weak foot, so I'm gonna put him on a complete striker plan that should boost up his ball control, curve, free kick accuracy as well, which we don't really care about, but most importantly it's that weak foot that's gonna go up, and hopefully in about 7 weeks or so we'll have Haaland with a 4-star weak foot and then proceedingly to, of course, a 5-star weak foot. So that's the plan. We've put him on a development plan. Next up, where is Joshua Kimmich? I've not seen him play in a decade. Now that is an exaggeration. I mean, I see this a lot. You guys haven't really seen much gameplay of Joshua Kimmich. That's because he never really makes a mistake. He isn't a protagonist in the team. He's kind of like the unsung hero. He does his job, wins his challenges in midfield, lays it off to Bruno or even Van de Beek or even Renato Sanchez if he's playing. I don't really use him to push forward. He's always on stay back while attacking. His job is to defend, and that's why a lot of you guys don't see highlights from him. He's just so normal and just does everything perfectly that I have no complaints with him. And that's why I do see a few people like, where's Joshua Kimmich? Is he not good enough? But trust me, guys, he is amazing in game. It's just that he never makes mistakes, so there's nothing really to point about because he's just, yeah, a good performer. That's all I've got to say, and he's going to stay a part of this team for a long time. With that press conference done, let's keep moving. It's very rare for a player to score a hat-trick and not end up winning the Player of the Episode award, and hence Mikel Oyarzabal wins the Player of the Episode award. Bagged a hat-trick in the last episode. He's really taken that number 7 shirt and made it his own now, and he keeps performing. Player of the Episode award for Mikel Oyarzabal. Okay, now we're starting off the episode with some interesting news. Eric Bailly's contract is due to expire. Honestly, guys, I don't want Bailly to leave. I feel like he's a very good backup centre-back. And when in that one game where we didn't have Upamecano or Sergio Ramos, Eric Bailly really did the job, and I really enjoyed using him. So I don't want him to leave for free, that's for sure. and that's why I'm going to renew his contract. Let's get this done. Here we go, negotiating with Bai. I'm going to offer him a rotation squad role. I feel like that is just perfect for his role on this team, so he accepts that as well, which is awesome. Contract length, we'll give him like a 3-year deal. Is he going to accept that? He is. That is awesome. No release clause is absolutely perfect. And now let's talk about the juicy stuff, the wages. What are going to be his demands? I'm just going to offer him the same funds he's earning right now, same wages, 90,000. We'll chuck in maybe a 300,000 signing bonus. Is that a bit less? I kind of feel it is, but we'll see what Bai comes back and says. Reasonable offer. His client accepts that, and Bai has re-signed with Man United, so that's awesome to see. He won't be leaving for free at the very least. Again, more discussion about that centre-back position. This episode might be the one where I take the plunge and bring in a defender. You guys know who is my primary target, man. It is David Alaba. Now, I know he is 29. He's not going to give us maybe 3 or 4 seasons, but he's in his prime right now, and if you look at his stats, they are so balanced, and he'll offer something different to our, defensive pairing. And honestly, I kind of want to make this happen. David Alaba to Manchester United. It's very likely it's going to happen in real life, so why not make it happen in this series? So he's probably my primary target for this January transfer window. Quick look at our season objectives. We've done really well so far this season with our objectives. A lot of progress in almost every category. We'll just have to keep that going. Okay, now we're starting off the episode with a big Premier League game. At the moment, we're cruising in the league. I mean, a 7-point gap over Liverpool. We are unbeaten so far. And honestly, I'm starting to dream about being invincible this season with Man United, but only time will tell. For now, we've got Spurs away. Mourinho's Spurs going to be a challenge. Let's win this game and keep our lead at the very top intact. Not really messing about with the team at all. I'm going with my strongest 11 for the most part. Haaland, Bruno, Van de Beek, Oyarzabal, all of them starting. By the way, I just realized that even Bruno and Rashford have caught up to Oyarzabal. They're both 92 rated now. So we've got 3 players 92 overall in this side, which is just nuts. Kimmich could get there soon, Haaland as well, so it'd be interesting to see when we wrap up this series how many like 90 plus players we actually have. Anyways, we're up against the good Spurs team. Kane, Son, their backline is interesting. David Alaba plays for them right now, so potentially playing against his future team, so we'll see how this one goes. Man United Spurs, let's kick this off. Kane, of course, dropping deep and in other positions as Bergwijn just gets past Sergio Ramos so easily. Still Bergwijn, he's spinning us around and goes for goal. De Gea forced to make a big save. An early moment of, a bit of scared, I suppose, because Bergwijn just ripped apart Sergio Ramos, and just goes to show Ramos sometimes can be vulnerable this season, so we got to be careful about that. De Gea made a very good save there. Corner coming in, and oh, they went for a bicycle kick. Ramos positioned himself really well, releases it for Bruno, and now Erling Haaland on the breakaway, and on the breakaway this team is just lethal. Here goes Mikel Oyarzabal, could look for a cross, does exactly that. Van de Beek trying to attack it, but Kasper Schmeichel collects it easily. It's a good signing from Spurs, by the way, signing Kasper Schmeichel. I feel like he deserves to play at like a top club. I mean, not that Leicester aren't a top club, but you know what I mean. But yeah, good to see him playing for Spurs. Rashford looking for Kimmich. Once again in the right place at the right time. Just moving the ball around really well. Looks for Oyarzabal. Back to Kimmich now. Still Kimmich here. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal opening up a bit of space. Tries the finesse shot, but Felipe puts in a strong challenge. We're getting better and better as the game progresses. Alright, corner now. I'm going to put this one in. Mikel Oyarzabal, Upamecano. Leap of faith from him as he wins the challenge. And he wins the header and puts the ball in the back of the net. What a header from Upamecano. That's got to be his first goal of the season. And in fact, maybe even the series. What a header, man. Mikel Oyarzabal with literally a peach of a cross. Have a look at that. We took the corner shot. I was trying to find Sergio Ramos, by the way. Upamecano just ran in, a brilliant leap from him, wins the header cleanly, and of course fires this one home. It was Akerbi who was marking him, but he couldn't get near him. Højbjerg was too far behind. Upamecano took complete advantage. We've scored a goal, and it's a header as well, so 2 birds, 1 stone, I suppose. 1-0 up against Spurs. Let's go. Harry Kane attacking our defense. Plays well with Bergwijn, who goes for goal. David De Gea forced to make another save. He's having a really good game, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since we criticized David De Gea, he's not made a single mistake. I guess we should start criticizing more of our players then. Anyway, still 1-0 Man United. Mourinho looks tensed. Harry Kane now. Kimmich trying to track back, but can't. Heung-min Son gets the ball here. Ramos had to win that, and he just about got something on the ball. That was close. Could have easily been 1-1 against Spurs. On the break here, Bruno Fernandes looking for Marcus Rashford. Brilliantly done. Still Rashford goes for goal. Oh my god, that would have been contender for goal of the season. No doubt about it. The way he controlled it, flicked it up again. And on the volley, so close to being a stunning goal to make it 2-0. But oh well. Still 1-0 Man United. I'm happy with the performance so far. Let's keep this up in the second half as well. Van de Beek on the ball. Looks for Haaland. Oh, that's smartly done to find Mikel Oyarzabal. Maybe a cross back in. In fact, I'm going for the cut back, but there was too much pace on it. And Atal got there first anyways. But good play again from Haaland and Mikel Oyarzabal together, combining well. Kind of want a bit more energy in that midfield, so I'm going to bring on Renato Sanchez for Van de Beek. He's kind of become like my go-to super sub in this series because he offers so much more in midfield in terms of like defending as well and going forwards. It's crazy. Spurs on the attack now, going backwards for Højbjerg. Now Harry Kane. Oh, Kimmich doesn't win that. That's not good. Chance for Ndombele to maybe go for goal. Looks for the pass for Bergwijn. Big save yet again from De Gea. He's made like 3 incredible saves in this game alone. That's nuts. What a performance. Definitely man of the match for me, as the scoreline is still 1-0 Man United. This is nuts. We really should be losing this game based on chances. We might be able to create a chance of our own. Here's Haaland. Oyarzabal. Lovely pass for Wan-Bissaka. Is he on though? Looks for Bruno Fernandes. What? That was a shot, guys. That was a shot from Bruno Fernandes that didn't even reach the goal. My god, that should have been 2-0. Big chance wasted. Harry Kane has been dropping deep all game long and just, collecting the ball and trying to, start a move or something. As he's done this time. Now it's Ndombele though on the ball. Goes for goal. Nothing stopping that. Ndombele on his weaker left foot. I don't know how he pulled this off, but that was a phenomenal finish. We defended that well. It was just a matter of, I guess, a classy goal from Ndombele because you don't expect him to shoot with his left and do it so well. This time De Gea couldn't stop it and it's 1-1 against Spurs. It's been a phenomenal game of football and I guess the last 20 minutes are going to be even more incredible. Let's see if we can push for a winner. Now it's Spurs upping the pressure. It's David Alaba on the attack. We win that one cleanly from him and we could start something. Sergio Ramos fighting this one for Rashford here. I'm going to play this one for Mikel Oyarzabal. What a counter-attack. Oh, and he's missed. No way, Mikel Oyarzabal. I was ready to celebrate. Oh, what a goal. That's what I was going to say. And I thought it was going to be in. Mikel Oyarzabal with a simple chance. Going begging, I suppose. How? That was a sure shot goal. I was ready to celebrate, man. Massive miss from Mikel Oyarzabal, which you don't really expect from him. Rashford, Ramos, all of them did so well to create that chance. Mikel Oyarzabal has let us down there. How haven't we won this game, especially with that chance towards the end? I don't know, man. I seriously don't know. It's going to be a draw. We're going to share the spoils with Spurs. I'm sure Mourinho will be happy about it, but I feel like this was 2 points dropped. Because at the end, that chance was too good to not take it, Frustrating. But at the end of the day, away at Spurs, getting a point is still a good result, especially considering we've got a big gap at the top. Next up for us, it's West Ham, who are 10th in the Premier League. We take them on at home at Old Trafford. This has got to be a win, especially with the first team. I know quick simulating has been weird for us, but now we're not losing this one. Oyarzabal grabs a brace. Bruno scores as well. Good 3 points secured. Next up, it's the Boxing Day fixture of the year as we take on Southampton at Old Trafford. Now, it's the winter period. A lot of games coming up thick and fast. We've got Liverpool in just a couple of days. So, I'm going to be quick simming this one against Southampton with mostly my second team. And hopefully, we can keep our winning run going and beat Southampton. And we do get a 3-0 win, which is awesome. And we were also able to rest a lot of our players. So, very happy with this outcome. So guys, I just got a mail that one of our youth academy players, Jordan Wheeler in particular, is unsettled and he wants to of course be promoted to the first team. And I can understand where he's coming from. He's 17, 66 rated, good potential, so I think it's time we promote him. I do plan on sending him out on loan almost immediately because we don't really have any use for him, at least as of now. But of course that helps with our manager rating as well. So let's quickly get into the squad hub and put Jordan Wheeler on the loan list. We've already got De Gea and Dean Henderson this season, so loaning Jordan Wheeler out just makes a lot of sense. This season, Liverpool have definitely underperformed. They haven't been able to channel their performances from last season. They're losing games, they're dropping points. That's what I love. 20 games into the season so far, we're unbeaten. And if we can beat Liverpool here, we will have an 11-point gap over them. That will be massive, but beating them at Anfield is going to be no easy task, but if we can do it, that'd be incredible. Yo man, the Christmas period of fixtures hasn't been kind to us. I mean, look at this, we play Liverpool now, and just a couple of days later we've got Chelsea, but that's in a cup competition, so in the FA Cup I think, so that's interesting. A lot of games coming up, so we'll see how things go, but this Liverpool game is our main focus. The last time we played Liverpool, we beat them 3-0 at Old Trafford. It was a tremendous game of football. If we can do that again, a league double over Liverpool, that'd be nuts. But at Anfield, the challenge is going to be difficult. Upamecano is probably the only player who isn't fully fit, but I'm sure he'll be able to get through this one. Apart from that, we've got all the big names starting. Haaland, Bruno, Van de Beek, Mikel Oyarzabal. By the way, Mikel is now 93 rated, the same overall, I think, what Messi starts with. So he's just as good as Messi, technically on FIFA terms. So that is mental. Our team is looking incredible. Liverpool's team having a few stamina issues everywhere. They've got VVD at the back. They've got Sabitzer in midfield. It's the famous trio, Salah, Firmino and Mane up top. This is going to be a cracking game of football. So many superstars on the pitch. This is going to be a big night at Anfield. I mean, if we win this game, we'll have 11-point gap. This could be like a title decider. And to have it in December is just nuts. Honestly, what a season we're having. It's literally been perfect. I want to try and go invincible this season. And if we can beat Liverpool, you know what, there's a good possibility we might just be able to pull off the invincible dream. We'll see. Should be Kimmich's ball, and that's what he does, man. Kimmich just wins every challenge in midfield, helps control the game. So good as we earn a free kick and a chance to maybe go for goal with Marcus Rashford. Let's see. 34 yards. I don't even care. I'm going for it, guys. Go on, Marcus. Put this one in the top bins. It's actually decent, you know. The ball moved a lot, like seriously a lot, but Alisson had it covered. That was one of my decent free kicks, you know. Oh, Marcus in a bit of space against Virgil van Dijk. Tries to, you know, trick him with the Elastico. Still Rashford. The tricks are all coming out now. Van de Beek. Rashford again. There's not much space, so I might just go for Alex Telles here. Could whip in a cross. The cross is coming for Haaland. Can he attack it? He does manage to attack it over, I think, Robertson, but couldn't keep it under. It's been a very cagey game of football. It's like both teams just do not want to lose this fixture. I'm okay with the draw if I'm being real with you guys. But Liverpool, though, they need to win this game because they can reduce the gap to like 4 points, I think. 4 or 5 points if they can win. So for them, this is huge. But so far, they haven't really shown anything that looks like, you know, they're going to win the game. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going. In fact, we might be on the attack here with Marcus. Gonna try and bring it inside. Still Rashford here. Space to maybe go for goal. Rashford goes for goal. That is simply sensational. Marcus Rashford with one of his best goals of this series. Attacking the Liverpool defense, and out of nowhere, we've just taken the lead. Rashford, man, he is just insane. Honestly, the way he brought it inside, you just knew he was gonna find that space, cut in and go for goal. It seems like the classic Rashford goal in this series where he like gets past every defender and just rips open a fantastic shot into the top right corner. No stopping this. Alisson off the crossbar and in. Rashford makes it 1-0 at Anfield, and we might just have what it takes to do the league double over Liverpool here. Come on. Half-time against Liverpool. That goal from Rashford has changed the complete complexion of this game. Now Liverpool will be on the front foot in the second half, and that means there'll be more open space for us. I wouldn't be surprised if we score more goals in the second half, guys, honestly, but let's see how things go. Very happy with how things are going so far. Let's keep it up. Firmino has broken through. We can't let them get an early goal in the second half. That'll just take away all our hard work. Wan-Bissaka there to, you know, win that ball, thankfully. We've got to try and make it hard for Liverpool to score. Let's give them a fight here. Now it's Mikel Oyarzabal on the break. And on the break, this Manchester United team is just simply unbelievable. As I look to find Marcus Rashford, who controls it so well. Beats another one. Still Rashford. Has to give it away for Bruno. Rashford wins it back. Can we do something from this attack? Alex Telles looks for the cross back in. Mikel Oyarzabal, Virgil van Dijk winning the header there. Maybe if that was Haaland in the box, we'd have made it 2-0. But now on the other end of the pitch, Salah has broken through. How? Where's this open space come from? Mo Salah? I cannot believe this. What an incredible run of play. From initially Liverpool trying to score, then we on the other end trying to score, and then they did the same thing to us. One of the best counterattacks I've seen. Literally a long ball to Mo Salah, and there was just no catching him there. Beats De Gea fairly easily, and it's 1-1. Kind of similar to what happened in that Spurs game, and well, Liverpool are back in it. Mo Salah just showing how good of a player he is. The finish was just outrageous. There's still time for us to push for the winner. Now it's going to be again more interesting to see how Liverpool approach this game. Are they going to push for more, or are they going to be satisfied with the draw? Liverpool are putting so much pressure on us, and we've made a big mistake. De Gea needs to get there first. The chip shot, thankfully, is above the crossbar. Big mistake from Ramos. Man, when I see Ramos make these kind of moments, it honestly has me worried, and it kind of makes me, I think we need that centre-back as soon as possible, because as good as Ramos is, nowadays he has a mistake in him always because of, his stats decreasing. So, yeah, but anyways, on the other end of the pitch, Mikel Oyarzabal with a chance. He couldn't find that pass. Oh, he's earned us a free kick at the very least, so a chance for Rashford to maybe go for goal. You know what, guys? This position is ideal for a Rashford banger. If he can get this one up and under, we might be in the lead here. Oh, Marcus, how close was that? My God, that would have been 2-1 Man United. Let's take a look at the replay. That was incredibly close. Did it clip the crossbar? Maybe it did. I don't know, but that was close. Gonna make a couple of changes, guys. Upamecano looks completely exhausted, man. His fitness is super low. I'm going to bring on Eric Bailly, and also Renato Sanchez comes on for Van de Beek to give us something extra in midfield and also to try and help us defend. Oh my God, Liverpool with space to attack, and this is not good, especially in the 85th minute of the game. I've made a mistake with Wan-Bissaka. That's let Mane to get forward, but Wan-Bissaka is fighting back and wins that battle against Mane brilliantly. But he's made another mistake. What is going on in this game? Sabitzer shoots. Ramos with a big block. My God, has this been intense against Liverpool. Corner, cross comes in, and it's the header cleared away by Alex Telles. I have no idea what's going on anymore in this game, as Oyarzabal somehow wins that, and we keep possession, which is a good thing now. Oh wait, I might see a pass for Haaland. That didn't really work out well, but I might find another one for Mikel. Nah, it's been such a midfield battle this game, honestly. And there you have it, guys. We share the spoils with Liverpool at Anfield as well. I'll take it, guys. It's Liverpool we're facing, a difficult opponent. They took us right down to the very end. Chances were there for both teams, and I'll take a draw, honestly. We remain unbeaten in the Premier League. Our gap with Liverpool is still intact, so everything has worked out brilliantly. We still have our incredible 8-point gap over Liverpool. This is the season where we've got to win the Premier League, man. Honestly, the gap is just so huge, and we've got to make full use of it. Like, look at the state we're in. We're unbeaten, invincible so far, and I'm hoping we can somehow stay invincible all season long. The Premier League right now feels like it's ours to lose. It's James Rodriguez from Everton who's the top scorer in the Premier League halfway through the season. 18 goals from him. That's interesting. Rashford is up there for us. Haaland up there for us as well with 12. Haaland's stats are kind of similar to what Martial had. So it's kind of making me think, did we make the right choice? I don't know, but Rashford's up there with 13. He's playing better than ever. Mikel Oyarzabal in there with 10 as well. Bruno Fernandes is there with 9. So we've got 4 players in the top 10 or 11, I would say, which is pretty amazing to see. Assist-wise, Bruno is in a league of his own. 13 assists this season in the Prem. That's nuts. Okay, guys, so we're in the January transfer window, and I do not want to be waiting any further. I want to bring in that defender in this episode itself. So what are we waiting for? Let's make it happen. We've talked about this transfer for a long time. I've wanted to bring Alaba. It's a realistic transfer. It's going to happen in real life. So I'm very keen on signing Alaba to Man United. He's probably going to be in the team of the year this season. Completely deserved. He's had an incredible year for Bayern Munich, but can't wait to see what he can offer us on FIFA. He's not going to be that expensive at all. It's going to be a pretty bargain signing, and signing him from a rival like Spurs just makes it sweeter. Let's get this transfer done. If we can get David Alaba for like 30 million, that would be just insane. Let's see if that's going to work. 30 million for David Alaba from Spurs. What are they going to say? They're going to work with that. That is amazing. This is honestly a very, very good bargain deal. And apart from that, Alaba will offer us a lot. He'll offer us something different. He's not the tallest of centre-backs, but he's got a lot of pace, technical ability, versatile as well, can play in a variety of different positions. Can't wait to wrap this signing up. Let's negotiate the contract. He only wants a rotation squad role, which is a surprise. It works in our favour because we can rotate him with Sergio Ramos or Upamecano and he won't be angry or anything, so that's good. Rotation squad role is what we're going for. In terms of contract length, we'll give him a 3-year deal. No release clause as well, and these are his demands. We'll remove the appearance bonus and just submit offer, and I reckon he should accept this as a contract. He's willing to take a bit of a wage bump. Not as much as we'd like, but 105,000 per week just works completely fine for me, especially with how cash rich the club is at the moment. So Alaba to Manchester United is a done deal. On the 1st of January itself, we've wrapped up a major signing for the series. He'll make his debut in the next episode. There you go. For now, we've put David Alaba on the bench, but I expect him to be a starter along with Upamecano very soon, with how Ramos's overall is going to slowly keep going down. But next episode, he's going to make his debut, and I genuinely can't wait for it. We made a bit of progress with our season objectives in this one, scoring that brilliant header with Upamecano, a few goals with Rashford, and the assist with Bruno Fernandes, so not bad. Player of the episode for me, Upamecano is a strong contender. I thought he was superb defensively, and he also ended up scoring that important header. De Gea was brilliant as well. Rashford scored a great goal, but I'm leaning towards Upamecano or De Gea, so let me know in the comment section. With that, boys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Man United Career Mode series. We got through a couple of big Premier League games. We signed David Alaba. Next episode, it's going to be all about his debut and more signings. We've still got so much cash left. We could make so many big transfers and keep everything rolling. So yeah, drop in your transfer suggestions, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.